The past 2 months in crypto have been absolutely boring, but it isn't going to stay this way for long. The sideways movement at this point is very normal. In fact, it has been moving, but actually mostly down. Now, Bitcoin is down from highs. Most altcoins are way down from highs. And some of the action has been in meme coins. With the boringness of the market, many people have been capitulating their altcoin positions to chase some gains into meme coins. That won't follow for very much longer. This same moment in time happened last cycle around October of 2020. And here is what happened in Bitcoin when that happened. So you can see the Bitcoin chart here, and we're going back to October of 2020. Now, we had hit some lows in 2019, and everyone thought, oh my gosh, we're off to the races in 2019. And then in mid-2020, April and March, we saw this massive decline that wiped out a lot of people, got everyone scared. And then it traded back up into this range. And you see, really starting October, it was ready to rumble. Pretty exciting, right? And it looks like Bitcoin, that's what it's preparing to do. Now, some are saying the altcoins are going to run right away, and cool. I would give it a lesser chance that the altcoins are going to run before Bitcoin runs more, but who knows? It could play out that way. Just so you see, like, this kind of boringness is normal, and this happens. That's what this period felt like right here. And many people were worried that there was going to be no bull run, and no bull run was going to happen. And this boring action made a lot of people just capitulate out of the market entirely. Right before this major run happened, from Bitcoin trading in the 13,000 range all the way down to 4,000, it then ran all the way up to $65,000. Now that's exciting, but let's check and see what altcoins then did and when they then did it. So Bitcoin, remember, started running really in October. Let's then check and see. One of the major gainers was Matic. Matic had launched years prior. In fact, their coin became tradable in April 2019. And it did absolutely nothing for a very long time. And at the time, a lot of people were calling Matic dead. Nothing was going to happen with it. Oh my gosh, Matic is boring. Why don't you chase meme coins? Because meme coins had some earlier action, just like we're seeing now. And then Matic broke out of this pattern. See this? It broke to the upside here, and then it just ran like crazy. And let's look at what kind of gains it did. Here, it broke $2.50. And at the high, it went all the way up to $2.90, according to this. And usually TradingView isn't quite showing the actual highs. So it went over 100x. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people missed out on this growth. Why did they miss out on this growth? Well, because they were chasing where the gains were. So Bitcoin had been running now for a couple months. They then were selling their altcoin positions that were doing nothing and rolled it into Bitcoin in time to maybe buy Bitcoin at 20,000. And if they were smart, write it up to 60 or 65,000. They made a good 3x. What did they miss out on? They missed out on 100x gains. Now, do you see what is setting up here? This bull run is going to be wild. Those prepared for it are going to see a massive change in their finances. Now, I'm often asked, Rain, what should I invest in? And I can understand why everyone asks that. But what if I told you to make tens of millions in this space? It will only come through you learning how to answer this question directly for yourself. Now, when you're new to the crypto space is overwhelming. It's like trying to take a drink of water from a fire hose. But those who make tens of millions, some even hundreds of millions, and a select few even billions, they learn to be savvy crypto investors like Navy SEALs within the crypto space. Now, isn't that the way you want to go? I'm not saying this road is easy, because it's not. But what else are you going to do in the next 5 to 10 years that could make you 5 to 100 million if you get exceptionally good at it? Join us on this channel as I share what projects I like, but more importantly, why I like them and what principles are behind why I like them. If you want to go a step further to really up your game, this is a preview of what my Zero to Crypto Hero course is all about. You are right. Crypto is the most exciting technology since the invention of the internet. Investing in crypto can make you massive gains, but were you aware that most people in crypto have mediocre to bad results? There are 5 things to avoid doing wrong and 3 things to make sure you are doing right, or crypto is not going to go for you like you want it to go. I've been in the crypto space for 7 years, and I've seen what most do that do it wrong. And I've also seen what most do that are massively successful in crypto and what they are doing differently. Now, I was able to retire in 2021 after just 4 years because of crypto. And I want to show you how you can make that happen for you too. Now, take my Zero to Crypto Hero course if you want to be part of the 5% of people that make life-changing wealth from crypto. Cool. Well, that gives you a little idea what the Zero to Crypto Hero course is and what it's about and how it can help you up your game faster. Now, it's totally fine to just subscribe to my channel. Actually, there's years of videos, and you can start and go back and watch a bunch of videos and really learn this. It's just a condensed version of that. You'll get a lot of the information. If you just watch the last 3 years of videos, you'll learn how I think. It's not just how I think. It's how I've seen everyone that I know that has made millions in crypto do well. You notice that 90% of people don't do that well in crypto, even though we're in the best space we possibly could, but they're doing the wrong things. And when you do the wrong things, even if you're in the right space, you get mediocre to poor results. Now, I want to share that last cycle, I noticed a sweet spot of what type of projects massively outperformed the overall crypto market. Now, this is where I focus my portfolio during this bear market. Stay tuned as I will be covering projects in upcoming videos that are devastatingly cheap and yet strong potential for massive gains from here. Keep in mind, an amazing deal often looks like a toy with broken packaging on the refurbished aisle when you are buying it. And I find many people just can't buy massively undervalued projects because they need tons of other people tell you that something is a good deal. Usually only starts to happen after something's already gone at least 10x from the lows and people are really piling in. And then there's this confirmation bias that, oh my gosh, everyone says it's doing well. This is why the masses never do well in crypto investment. They just can't buy cheap. They also can't sell at the top because everyone else will be telling them that it's never going to stop going up. But if you're here watching this, there are chances that you are different. See, most crypto normies, or I'd call them crypto civilians, they just don't latch onto my content. So I'd say your chances are better than average. Now, do the right thing from here, and you'll be one of those success stories from crypto that most people can't buy cheap. Now, we know what Matic did, but this is often what cheap looks like. Cheap looks really boring, and there is nothing going on, and most people cannot buy during this time, and it totally freaks them out. Unfortunately for them, this is where everyone is telling them that it's a good buy. Actually, all the way up to the top there. Let me redo that. All the way up to the top. And even right here, people are saying this is a good buy. And that's why so many people, I mean, really simply, that's why so many people do so poorly in crypto is because they just can't buy here. Most channels don't focus on projects that are way down because it totally destroys your YouTube channel growth covering undervalued projects because nobody is searching for the projects that you're covering. Nobody's watching your videos except a select few that get it, which only 5, maybe even 10% of people get it. And so YouTube channels aren't incentivized to cover crypto projects when they're massively undervalued, especially when they really are, because nobody is yet following them. And so your YouTube channel will get absolutely punished. As well as there's no market confirmation. If you look around and you ask everybody, oh my gosh, what's a good deal? And I'm thinking of buying, say, Matic back in early 2021, everyone would have laughed at you. Why? They would have said, oh, that's dumb. You should be buying Bitcoin. Or, oh, that's dumb. You should be buying XYZ project. And so that's why most people never get these 100+X gains. Keep that in mind as we feature some other videos on undervalued projects. Keep in mind, they're going to look a lot like what this looked like during this boring phase of like, oh my gosh, nothing's going on with it. That's exactly what they look like. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We will see you all soon. Peace out.